Hey, what's up, guys? Guess what? We're back. I didn't even do my intro right. That's crazy. Alright. Well, I'm back with Ddlc S.M.T. I decided to actually... Oh, wait. I have Markiplier in the background. That's not good. I decided to do more Ddlc S.M.T. Also, for anyone who might question why Amorous was in my library on my fucking files in the last video, I was dared to play it by my homie Apollo. I've known him on Xbox for a few years, and he said he heard there were a lot of dumbass moments in it, so he asked me to stream it to him because he doesn't have a laptop. So I played it a little bit. I didn't actually like fucking beat the game or do any extra shit, but we just fucked around with character creation and some shit, and then after that I kind of just fucked off of it. But I mean, guess what? Now you guys can dream about the pure nobody persona that exists somewhere out there now. Or you could fear it. Either way, I don't care. I have nothing against furries, but I don't care about them. I'm not even a furry myself, because that shit's just weird to me. Knock, knock. Bitch. Oh, by the way, I got a comment from the developer at this bottom of my last video, and it was an amazing comment. I'd like to thank him if he's watching this, but I already did. But just it's amazing to have, even if you're not like some huge time developer. I know you have a little bit of a following, and so it's nice for you to just actually like take time to look at my video. All right, hold on. I need a drink because I just woke up and my voice is tired. I gotta go to work in a couple hours. Hi again, Pierre. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. As if I could run away from this. Nah, don't worry. I won't run away. I said, will this work? Yeah, that's good to hear, you fucking whore. Today's your first day as an official member, Pierre. Hope this isn't too overwhelming for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you planned to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
There's the quote, which I totally agree with. I don't read manga. I've never really read manga, so I don't really care. I mean, closest thing I read to manga at all wouldn't even qualify, probably. I don't think it does anyways, but I read webtoons. I read Unordinary and I read Let's Play. Both amazing webtoons, you should go check them out. But, anyways, swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Pierre always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. By cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. The memory of the incident came to me. I was supposed to teach her how to cook breakfast, and her toaster exploded. What? How the fuck? You put like a fork in it? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Pierre can become good friends too. Sayori. Sayori, please read the room. Oh wait, you can't. You're still stuck with the script. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Hey, yo. Wait, Sayori. Really? For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it was really not. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'm just reading from the script vigorously. I'm just down here, like, I got a piece of paper in my hand. Fucking Dokis are just confused as to what the fuck is going on. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Stick it to the script as usual. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Whoa. I had forgotten how cute Yuri can be. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. God, I have morning voice like a bitch. Phew. Well, you read at your pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Alright, everyone's beginning to settle down. Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Monica occasionally stealing glances at my direction. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Hold on. Just trying to see how these are running. Well, I guess all having a fuck this shit, didn't it? Yeah, meanwhile, she's ranging around the closet, reading her manga, I suppose. Can't stand why I'm doing nothing. I hear Natsuki out an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, taking her hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica.
Oh.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, yeah. Lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one shelf. Curious, I pull out a stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right to the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feeling. Yeah, I do know that feeling in real life. I lost one of my Maze Runner books for 4 years, and I was upset. Found it when we moved. Parfait Girls, right? This is her favorite manga, isn't it? Huh? Have you read this before? Uh-oh. No. I'll give you that idea. It's the tone of your voice. Sounds like you recognize this.
Sounds like you recognize this series. I may have saw it once while I walked past the bookstore.
I had forgotten about it since it really doesn't pique my interest. I mean, it's for girls, right?
Well, Pure. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
She shows the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful, striking, animated, feminine poses. It's exceedingly low. Contrast it. This early in the video. Okay. This is going to be a fun time. Contrast to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which features manly men striking poses. That isn't something that I'll usually consider reading, not in public at least.
Don't just stand there.
Whoa. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She passes the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
Wouldn't chairs be more...
Wooden chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that?
Oh, voice stroke. I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she... I can feel her peering over my shoulder. I'm all eager to begin reading than I am. Wow,
How long has it been since I read it?
you don't go back and flip through old volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I better get all the script, sorry. I do that too. I'll like go back and reread one of my webtoons or one of my books after a while, or like if I forget where I am, because like I stopped reading it and I have to catch up and I forgot where I am, and I start it over just for the sake of it. I am, but so this manga is mainly about 4 friends in high school, 4 girls, and the story has the plot focused on more how they live their lives as people solve using their magical. I guess life manga with elements, but never read slice life years before, so right? So should I expect this to be
Listen, I would always think that did not mean. Yes, I know, Jane. Getting something up to the guy at the job. That just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they all get into their when they get into all their backstories and when some romance starts to happen. It really is what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts that are guaranteed one of them will make you cry like a baby.
Oh, really? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
That's Keegan's real little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. It's not over 9,000 yet. I'm sorry.
Good save.
Feels a bit weird to react to her pushing me when I already know that it's gonna happen. This chapter seems like it's about baking. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
Doesn't. I'm just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. Just happened to get into baking around the same time we got this manga. Like, how would I ever get into something because it's in a manga? Feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable.
Yep. Her love of baking comes from this manga. No doubt about it. She's got talent. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Yet her pride won't let her admit it, I suppose. Ah, the cute one. Oh, shit. You asshole! Fuck you. Nope, no CGs for you this time. You've seen this before. No need to repeat it. I mean, that is true. I played the full game on my YouTube channel, but the second video got taken down. Oh, shit. The second video got taken down, because this would say Ori hung herself. Just making sure my frame rate doesn't stay shitty. Alright.
Wait, the what?
I thought something was supposed to happen then and there. Huh. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement whenever she's talking about the chapters of the story, which is cute. The characters in the manga are quite cute too. Pretty sure they didn't exist in the original Ddlc script. Reading it now, I can clearly see pictures and words on the page from a coherent and interesting story, only now that I realize I have never actually read any of this in my previous playthroughs. Script said I read it, but in reality there's nothing on the pages that I could remember. Now things are different. Slowly but surely the words are becoming more and more real. Reading manga together with Natsuki is really fun. Natsuki! Eh? Can you get over here really quick? Sayori and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities. I don't remember this. Oh, come on. Could you timing me any worse? Sorry. Sorry, it won't take long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Ah, yes, because I know what 12 inches looks like for sure. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. Natsuki. You're just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Sure? Well, of course. It would take forever for you to finish it. Finish that one stuff. If it gets spent by tomorrow. I got part way the one. To be honest, it's not bad. What a fresh down. I'm not gonna finish it all today. Alright, then I stand up. Turn the I put my stuff. Carefully set the book into my back. Oh, I glance over to Yuri. I keep doing that like accent. Yuri's still reading her book. Cover of her book. Alright, another copy of the same book for me to read. Oh, oops. She's supposed to be looking at her. The flag for an interaction is good, right? I focus probably most of the place. But I'm just rereading a bit, so you gave me right. Fucking developers have been dating like Merlin, like the dude, and it's hilarious. Because I did think Merlin was the store for the hotel. Don't do a take accent, yeah. I agree, Merlin, that's fucking weird. I still gave me What reread some of it? Drink all the time. For me, she's flushed to be honest. Is cute, but she is a fucking psychopath with obsession issues. Just curious how come you two have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, but I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. Cute. Definitely. Start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book's titled Portrait of Markov. What? Is that a real book? I was trying to look for my phone, but I guess I'll look that up later. There's an ominous eye looking. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of fucking dark, Yuri. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pierre? Not really. Actually, I love dark shit. What? My character is lying for me. I could certainly give it a try, so don't worry. I see. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those kinds of things. I'm into dark shit. What do you... She's shy, polite, and mature on the outside, but on the inside, she's a fucking psychopath. And she likes to cut herself for pleasure. No, bad memory. That's Monica's doing. Shut up, me. Just those kinds of stories that challenge you to look at a life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, that made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Huh. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're a little bitch. That's actually quite interesting, really. Oh, alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that if I have this problem, when I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Not fine. No time on this. So you said you were looking forward to it, right? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put back. Alright, it's fine if I sit here right now. So they seat next to yours. Ah, yeah, sure. Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Something you're not very used to. That's what literally fuck. What every woman says before their first time. That is reading in company with someone. Yeah, you had to specify there. Hold on. Just take a look at the history real quick. Oh shit, that's lagging. Oh no, I think I might have made a mistake. Okay. So I don't want you to something I'm not very used to. Yeah. That's a familiar line. Yeah, it's reading in company with someone. I see. Wait a minute. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Yeah, alright. I opened the book to start reading the prologue of the novel. Yep. I knew it. I don't remember reading any books, any words in this book at all from the previous playthroughs either. The script only needed me to imply that I read something. The contents of this book is irrelevant since it derives from the snippets of information provided by Yuri regarding the book's plot. The player, your imagination, with the world becoming real due to the program, I can read real sentences from the book. I can read paragraphs of coherent text. Just like my experience actually reading Parfait Girls, I now can understand the contents of this book. It's a very nice experience. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I glance over. Yep, instead of looking at her own book, Yuri's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, hey, relax, it's fine. Here, this should work, right? Side my desk against Yuri, hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. She's cute when she's fucking flustered. I hate it. I hate it all. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each learn a little, once we each lean in a little bit, fuck. Our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. She takes her left arm, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. Do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. No, I ain't gonna be acting. What about that no CGs thing? Yep. Was I? Perfect timing, Monica. This asshole. I might replay the game at some point. The heck is a CG anyways? Are you ready? to turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. We continue the first chapter in silence. With this book in my mind being unaffected by the script, it is actually quite an interesting experience. The words turn into images in my head, my imagination turning the sentences into animated scenes as if I'm watching a film play out. Can't stop turning the pages. I apologize for that. Yuri catches my pages, but she doesn't ask me to slow down. Maybe it's because she has read it before, or she's not really reading since she still follows the script. I choose to believe in the former. I thought I wouldn't enjoy novels, but I'm surprised by how entertaining I am right now. Honestly, that was how it was when I was younger. I didn't think I really liked reading all that much. And like, I don't read nearly as much as I used to. I still just read books shorter and read in your past time and consistently updated. But every once in a while, I will go back to an old book and read it again. I went back to reading The Island a few months ago. It was nice. Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share today's poem with each other. We might have enough time when we wait too long. Yuri exhales, looking disappointed. Is that alright, Yuri? Write it down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book. Oh shit, I did something bad. 1 second. Sorry, I gotta reply to a message on Xbox. Yuri released her hand from causing it close half of my thumb. Alright, so what are we trying to do? It's a day anyway. In case I'll read a little more tonight. I'm gonna read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Heck, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. That makes 2 books for me to read, I suppose. Wow, well, I got a lot of spare time anyways, exactly. I stand up, making a note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Same moment, Monica walks towards me. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh no. I can't believe I completely forgot all about it. I was so tired it dropped. I dropped and slept like a log. I've fallen into my bed. Monica smirked. Oh, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poem. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I help. Really think it'll be that easy to defy the script? Monica, there's a reminder for you that you are never the one in control. Shut the fuck up. Ready to embarrass yourself in front of. Wait, huh? What? Oh no. Hold on.
Hello there, Pierre.
Days. Oh, thank God you're here. Help me, please.
Do not worry, my child.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
She's not the only one who can skip the script. Allow me to rectify this.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know I'm friends with God, Monica. What just happened? Everyone. Hello? Your poem was great, Pierre. Your poem was great, Pierre. Truly impressive. It's not bad, I'll give you that. It does have a certain charm to it. Fuck. Fuck the gulp. Fuck is what I'm saying here. One by one, they left to exchange their own poems to each other. Monica does not seem pleased. I wouldn't be either if God literally just entered my fucking classroom. Whew. Across the room, Sari and Monica happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems as they tandem might watch each other with expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to poem.
I guess you can say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? Clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. Trying to say something nice. Eh?
I mean, you have to try to tell something nice to say. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
People did, by the way. Sayori liked it, but it do.
Oh, fuck it.
So based on that, gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my brand style. I don't like changing anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. I have it me.
like my
No, specified over a couple of their posts. Let's see what happened. This Natsuki suddenly stayed.
oh, it lets you do. You were so interested by to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? Anyway, you stay up. It's my advice more than that. He appreciated yours. Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you for so? No. I told myself. I was going to go out making goals. Okay, no,
Well, I don't want to look good.
hey, that's a little
To involve you.
don't like they get some both Kelly. Just I was standing there. Pure. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective,
This would have happened. It wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pierre.
Wait.
There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning. And meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pierre? Well, I do agree because I do.
Natsuki.
Dino said I to Yuri. Hmm. Fuck both of you. You suck. Kill yourselves. Nah, not actually. One of you already did that, and the other, I don't know what the fuck happened to her. Natsuki just has a severe facial change. That's all I'll say. Who to help? I'll help Yuri. Nah, I don't want to watch them both suffer. Come on, I can't be that. I can't be biased. Say, alright, yeah. No one's fighting, just making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Pure. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings. Yeah, let's say she wants to tell you what she's being. She would never. It's more maturity to get her upset in the first place.
Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why.
Exactly why nobody. I just make things worse, so I need a sense of. Stop, you whores! Natsuki, Yori, You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along. Be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well... hold on, I skipped a line. Time for the lag history. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always were. As if to prove why Yuri... Big and beautiful. Proceed to grab the boobs from behind. Yes, player. I can't believe that just happened either. You escaped her grasp, escaped away from her. That's Sayori stands triumphantly. Nigga stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I think I had a nosebleed. My face feels hot. I mean, my face my sleeve. Thank God, no blood there. I'll make some deeper. That with a blade. Her face staring. Yep, this is why Sayori's vice president. It's quite amazing in her own way. Strong, mature, she can be despite pickiness. She's a very happy girl if you were to speak those words to her. Yeah, no way I'm doing that. You're such a shy boy. Take care, okay? I would hate to see your something to say. If you want to busted your suicide. Sure, no, that's sweet, maybe because I'm still twisted this guy. Ah, Joseph, you my friend.
Yes, his friends with God.
Calm down. She just wants to be real. Alright, well, see how gotta be as my way to one day I will do the same thing. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your homes are not even better. And I forget to write this. I have to read Natsuki's manga and read books as well. Whatever, there's no homework anyways. I nodded myself with a newfound determination. Pia, ready to walk home? Sayori beams at me. Surely it's been a while since Sayori and I have spent much time together, and I must say it's quite enjoyable. Huh. What? Ah, John! What is it, Sayori? Are we playing? Sure, say John. What the fuck? Play every day if you want to. Together. I'm so happy. I love you. What? You're red. You're red. What the fuck? You're red on Tuesday. What the fuck? Hello? Sayori? What? What was that? Pure, pure. Jeez, can you hear me? You spacing out. Are you tired? Are you remembering how I grabbed Yuri's boobs? I mean, yeah, that's kind of stuck in my fucking head. No, Sayori's smile. I blushed at him. I mean, not at all, Sayori. Let's go. You perv. Spare me. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Unless they're both wonderful people. Huh, first time seeing them fight like that. Don't tell me Monica's already beginning to tamper with their personalities at this point in the script. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion was all. I'd see where they'd make good friends with you. Ooh. You know, Pierre, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Really? Oh, of course. With you around every day, it's going to be so much fun. I sure hope so. After the world becomes real, we can actually have fun every day. Just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Okay. I've arrived at my house. See you tomorrow, Sayori. Bye-bye. Sayori waves and runs towards her house. I wave back and smile. Once she's outside, I enter my house. I'm hungry. I gotta make dinner, I suppose. All I have at the moment are cup noodles. You can join in if you want to, player, if you have your own cup noodles, that is. I do not, so no. I don't even have any clean dishes to use. Oh, that's a shame. I boil a pot of water, open the seal of cup noodles, pour. Oh, wait, I wouldn't eat dishes, cup noodles. So I have ramen, but I can't make that. Pour the seasoning into the cup. Carefully pour the water into the cup. Noodles are resealed. Now we wait for 3 minutes. Time's up. I opened the cup noodles. The broth aroma made me even hungrier. Devoured the noodles in 2 minutes. Nope. Ah, that was unhealthy, but wonderful. Well then, fast right poem and video fast talk. Let's see what's the pecan thought with a dose of fuck you. I, I want to, but at the same time, I did that. That's like beautiful. Nice. Maybe I can get some inspirations for my dreams. Along the hellish road, my hopes and dreams remain. For you are there at every moment. For every demon I was slain. Some days I'm red, some days I'm blue, but as long as you're there, I can bid my fears adieu. Alright. I think that did the trick. That was actually pretty decent. Better than most poetry I could find, right? Ooh, thanks for the help. Now, let's relax and read Yuri's book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I checked for the time on the clock on my desk. 7 p.m. Plenty of time left. Where was I? Dead.
Hello again, beyond player. Oh, he almost sounded ghost by his book that he did not sense my presence. It's fine, player. I sent this message with only the purpose to provide certain information that might be helpful during your journey. The reality within this newly constructed world is still unstable. Ergo, time does not flow the same in this universe when compared to yours. While at times, during your interaction with this world, the time flow may be synchronized, so do not be alarmed when at times you need to wait a certain amount of time for certain events to pass. While in other circumstances, the time passed in certain events fast forward, skip, or slow to occur depending on your class world or in your case, in-game interactions. Also, all material goods, food, clothing, etc., that exist in this world at the present moment will be provided by your truly when needed, as grocery stores and economy do not exist yet. That will be all. Seems a significant amount of time will be consumed by his reading. Do you wish to accelerate time? Yes. Understood. Fairly well. The information I have mentioned will be automatically transferred to Pure during his slumber, so worry not.
What the fuck is going on? Always fast forwarding. I'm like reading it, I'm getting glimpses. Close his book. Alright, volume 1 done. Yeah, Perfect Girls is really fun to read. Get ready to read the next volume tomorrow. Man, my eyes feel tired. How long have I been reading, player? Let me check the time real quick. 12 a.m. Damn. Looks like reading is quite fun, huh, player? Like only a second has gone by. Well, time to sleep. Good night, player. If it's also bedtime in your world, you should go to sleep too. It is 12:46 p.m. Oh man, the stories are still stuck in my head. I dream about the protagonist from Yuri's book becoming a part of those friends. What's the dream about this time? Floating again. Floating upwards to start to like the pool. Is he back? must be no other sound as pretty as this song. This is like... Wait, don't stop. It was beautiful. Oh, shit, what? But what do you know? We are in heaven. Guess we paid for something today. Hello there. Do you people introduce yourselves by popping up without warning? Are you Lucifer? I don't believe. Do you met my master and my sworn enemy well? I understand it must be quite not what I fear. I'm just talking about a bizarre events in the numbering. I'm amazed my hand. Alright, please allow me to introduce myself. Jesus. The fuck are you? Why are your titties out? I am the Lord Chariot, the Seraph Rekaba. What are we looking at here? It's a weird angel statue with exposed nipples. Alright. Do apologize if my appearance alarms you, for I do not give a fuck. It does not. It does a little, but it was created by my master, the creator of all YHVH, who hath currently taken the form of his avatar, Ancient of Days. While some might find his appearance abnormal, it is my belief that it is a great virtue to be able to love your own body and appearance, despite the differentiated opinions of other individuals might have on it. Do you not agree with my sentiment, player, from beyond the screen? Yeah, I guess loving yourself is important. What do you think, player? I do agree heavily.
I'm glad you understand.
What the fuck? I'm not trying to mimic that voice. Please allow me to discuss with you both regarding the mission provided by my Lord Ancient Days. Mission save the characters of the game and provide them an ending where everyone can be truly happy. My Lord has seen your determination and kindness and is moved by it. Therefore I am called by him to assist you in your quest. Really? Sweet player, we got a new ally. It is indeed desirable for me to become your ally, for I shall do everything in my power to help you both complete the quest without any hindrances. I'm hoping this video doesn't get taken down from the scene, so I'm gonna upload it. I'm not censoring this shit because it doesn't. I don't fucking know. It's a robot. This is like borderline in SFW. Now, get pestered my lord to help you solve every conundrum, such as the one that has happened yesterday. Ah, dang, sorry, it's my fault. I forgot to write a poem. My lord has already forgiven you, young one. Ah, thanks. Also, thanks for going out of your way to help us. Think nothing of it. It is my duty after all. Now, play out from beyond the screen. I understand Lucifer's words have worried you. However, all of Lucifer's words were nothing other than blatant lies. But not only will the reconstructed reality of the game reconfigure itself and provide more and more souls into the world through the program, which will gradually create a whole population of life forms, even family members for you in your script, both implied and non-existent in the original script, which renders Lucifer's repopulation argument null and void. Moreover, what he has suggested was none of the pure evil. He suggested the corruption of the innocent souls and giving you a temptation to commit vile acts. Such acts not only won't save them, but would hurt them down the path. They may not be human, but they are still alive. Their souls is real as you are alive. I trust that an individual as kind as you would know to choose the correct path. So I bring the three advices to both of you, both my master and my player. While the Lord Ancient of Days and I have the power to modify certain aspects, every time both body and mind should be required. Let's go over this. That is, we can influence how the beings in your world act, how Monica can modify your friends' personalities, or modify the system's physical acts. Our first advice, beware Monica. There's no telling what she could do when faced with the situation as novel as the introduction of this mod. Out of her desire for freedom, I predict her behavior will be more erratic and desperate in this situation, so please be careful. Do not hesitate calling me or my master for help should you be threatened by her. Don't worry, we will keep an eye out for it, right, player? I believe you both will. Our second advice, when facing a vital decision, always choose the right thing and adhere to correct guidance. While the player is the main decision maker, the player should also take Pur's viewpoint into consideration. Communication is key for good decision making, for you take different souls' perspectives into account in order to create a decision that brings the highest rewards at the lowest cost. You understand? I understand. Yeah, I get it. Communication is important, yes. And the third advice, above all else, do not trust Lucifer. If it were up to me, I would have destroyed him where he currently stands, but sadly in this world, neither I nor him have the power to destroy each other. Simply manifesting in the system has taken a toll on us. However, I still hold the power that can erase any minor threats that might hinder your progress, or potentially cause you harm. When my master acts as your guide, I shall be your guardian. That's great. Just don't, too go to too much trouble for us. Your consent is greatly appreciated, Pure. It's time for you to wake up. Should you require my aid, call upon my name. I shall be there swiftly. Farewell, and may the Lord be with you. Yeah, this is my religion, Ancient of Days. I believe in him. I worship him. Good morning, players. Slept well. I haven't had such a good sleep since forever. I feel so energetic. Maybe it's because we went to heaven. Merkaba, huh? He seems like a nice guy. That was a dude. Let's go make breakfast. Speaking of, I should do the same. So this will be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoy this video of Ddlc S.M.T. I'm thoroughly enjoying it for sure. No. But anyways, yeah, this was a great time. I enjoyed recording it as usual. It was